Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SnakeBytes here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create an image similar to this. This is just for like anyone who wants to create like a funny looking image that really shouldn't look how it does. It's just out of the ordinary. Like, my name on Steam is SneakersBar, so I decided to make this image. So pretty much if you have anything like that, like you can probably do it if you wanted, like just simple Photoshop. Nothing too special right here. As you can see, I actually did make a little error. You can't really notice it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can't even see. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make this image. So first of all, you're going to want to grab some images just like this. I searched up broken shoe, Snickers logo. You don't even have to add the Snickers logo if you don't want to. Just make it look like it's filled with Snickers. But this is pretty easy. All you have to do is open up your shoe first. Go ahead and hold Shift and drag the shoe into place. Match it with the 800 by 800 background right here, and I'm just to show you we're using these custom settings right here, 800 by 800 with 300 pixel resolution. Yeah, you can copy those down if you would like. But first up, just gonna take the polygon tool right here. I'm actually gonna zoom in to make it a little bit easier. You don't have to do this. I just wanna make it easier on myself whenever I'm doing the shadows later. Actually, didn't realize the shadow of the rock right there. Alright, go ahead and clear out the rocks right here. We're gonna rasterize the layer so we can go ahead and delete this, and bam, deselect that. Alright, now we're gonna take out this little writing right here at the bottom. Just kind of remove any watermarks or whatever. And if you don't have a white background, you can select it like this and then just hit fill, and then blending mode, or not blending mode, color, just select color adaptation and content aware, and just keep all these normal. But you're just gonna, if you have a white background, you don't really have to worry about it. But now that we've done that, we can zoom out. Go ahead. I would suggest doing this before you add your Snickers and whatnot, but you can go ahead. We're just going to cut out this bottom portion of the shoe right here and make it a new layer. Just, you'll see here in a second, but I'm going to zoom it up for you guys. Just take your lasso tool, just click around and all that. Doesn't have to be too perfect since there will be another layer underneath it. This is just to get the Snickers inside the shoe, technically. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up for you guys. Alright, so once we have this selected, we're going to go ahead and right click on the inside and hit layer via copy. And now what this does, it just gives us like a little shoe, or bottom part of the shoe. This will be very useful in creating the final image. I'm just going to cut this off. You can actually make this image on your own too. I will leave links to the all these images right here, if you, just in the description of the video, in case you would like to actually, you know, use this image or whatever, make it on your own. But just gonna go ahead and hit deselect on that. Pretty good. Did a pretty good job right here. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing on the top part of the shoe. Alright, so we have the top part of the shoe here. We're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. Layer V copy. Now if we get rid of that and actually wait a second. Oh, okay, that's what I did wrong. Alright, don't do what I just did. Make sure you have the broken shoe layer selected. That could have been bad. We're gonna go layer V copy. Now, right here we have just like the inside of a shoe, kind of, or outside of a shoe. But you see the white, that's where the Snickers will be. If we can just go over here, kind of what I did right here. You can see, just get rid of that. Yeah, it works. Now, after you've done that, you want to go ahead and place your Snickers wherever that might be. It's a bit large since we have it zoomed in, but you can go ahead and shrink it down a little bit. Now, you want to make sure this is actually layered underneath. We can get a grasp on what you're doing. I kind of want to actually make this a little bit bigger, just to see where I'm at on reference a little bit. Now we're gonna hold Control and drag it outwards, just to match the general shape of the shoe per se. Okay, there we go. Just made it again real quick. No big deal. And now we're just gonna isolate that. We're gonna take our handy dandy quick selection tool and just click around until you have the entire thing highlighted. And you're gonna want to hit layer V copy like we did earlier. Just get rid of this layer. So you can see it is a transparent background now. Pretty simple. Go ahead and do this. Now here's where the somewhat tricky part comes into play. You have to just kind of cut all the excess Snickers off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick while I speed up the video and play some music. Alright, once you've wrapped that up, you can go ahead and delete that. Actually, I'm going to deselect it real quick. Alright, now you've got that done. You have the base image done necessarily. What we're going to do now, we're just going to add the Snickers logo. I'm kind of in a rush right now, just trying to make this video short. Why did it do that? Let's do this one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I have so many logos of Snickers on my computer, but I do. Actually, just gonna isolate all these pictures right here, so for the Snickers logo. We're gonna do the same exact thing we did earlier, just a little bit different. Attempting to make it look like it's being wrapped around the shoe. Just decrease the size a little bit. Alright, now that we have the basic Snickers, you can kind of grasp what we're doing here. Just customize it however you want, to be honest. This is honestly fine for me. At this certain point, you can fix it however you want. Just use the control and whatnot. We're just gonna add some blending options real quick here. We're gonna add this gradient overlay. This is actually a preset setting in Photoshop as soon as you get it, and we're gonna add a drop shadow. Pretty simple. Also, we're gonna do the same thing with this bottom layer right here of the shoe. I'm just gonna add a drop shadow. Doesn't really do all too much. I mean, it's there, you know. Yeah, it really doesn't do much, but if you did it on this layer, however, it would look a little bit bad, since we cut out actual parts of that, so that's why we don't do that. We're just gonna have to manually correct the shadow by doing this. Just taking an eraser, just kind of doing that a little bit. Getting rid of this old background, this old lame background, until it kind of just blends in nicely. What we can do to make this less obvious is take a blur tool. I'm actually going to erase a little bit more. I want this to be nice and doesn't have to be the best, but just kind of do that a little. You get the point. It's just a shoe. And we're gonna go ahead, actually put all these layers back, add the Snickers, and bam, you have a Sneakers bar. Hope you guys enjoy this video and the tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to drop a like. It's much appreciated. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. Peace.